So today I'm going to be doing a TTC update. Today probably isn't the best day for me to be filming this because of the way that I'm feeling, but it's good to get my emotions out. I have my notes on here, so if you see me looking, that's what I'm looking at. So, hi guys. Oh man. TTCing is so stressful. I'm trying to just try to stay positive. It's so hard for me, but I'm trying. I don't know if you can tell, but I look a mess in this video. My hair is a mess. I did something different and my curls are like waves. I don't have makeup on. I have my glasses on. Sorry if there's a glare. So this is round 3 of Clomid this is my 3rd cycle. Obviously that's what that means on Clomid. The first one I did 50 milligrams, the second one I did 100 milligrams, and this one is 150 milligrams. And if you want to see my other TTC videos, I'll link them like up here or down in the description box. My OBGYN told me that this is the last round that he can give me. Like, this is the highest dose that he can give me. And if I do not get pregnant this cycle, then he's going to have to refer me to a fertility specialist. And I don't know if you guys watch my vlogs. If you don't, subscribe to see my crazy life, my almost daily life. But I vlogged one day. It was the day of the appointment, and it was just, I just felt so defeated. I felt like I'm never going to be able to conceive another baby, and I don't understand because I already have one beautiful, healthy boy. Why can't I have another baby, you know? And I was just thinking about it because the insurance that I'm not going to get into it, like, really, because, you know, it's a little personal, but basically the insurance I have right now is not going to cover a fertility specialist. So I have to wait until my insurance switches, which probably won't be until about June. So it was just like a bunch in a phase because now I have to wait even longer. And I don't know, maybe I do need a break from the medication because it definitely takes its toll on me, and I'll get into that. It just made me feel defeated. And yeah, so I started Provera, which, you know, is to induce my period since it never wants to come, because I did take a pregnancy test. I'm not sure which day. I didn't even film it because I just knew I wasn't pregnant. I've decided to not take tests just to take tests. I think that I will know when I am pregnant because all the times I took it, I really didn't think I was. Sometimes I thought, oh, this might be it, but I don't know. So I took a test just because I had to take it because I hadn't missed my period. I mean, because I had missed my period technically, even though it never wants to come. So I had to take a test to go to the doctors and tell him like, oh, I took a test, and then he took a blood test and it was negative. So he ended up starting me on Provera, and I started the first pill January 20th. I ended January 25th because it's only for 5 days. And then usually, because I've been on this medication a lot, guys, and usually my period will come a week after the last pill, a week after the 25th. The 25th was a Wednesday, so I was expecting my period to come February 1st. I had it set in my head. I was like, it's either going to come February 1st or it's going to come like the Friday after, which was the 3rd. So I was like, that's when it should come. My period decided to come a little early, and it came January 30th. I was not ready for it at all because I was not expecting it. That weekend we had a lot going on. It was the celebration of my grandma's life. We were sitting there and I'm looking at G like, I have cramps, like I'm about to get my period. And he's like, do you think you have it? I'm like, I don't know, but we need to leave because I had nothing. So, and then everybody met up at my mom's house after anyway. So it worked out because we still got to her house on time, but I did have to go home. And I was like spotting, and then I got it that next day. Yeah, because it was, the celebration was the 29th. So the 30th is when I officially got it. You want to say hi? Hi. I know you miss talking to the camera.
Hi. I got this.
What is that?
It has these pennies.
Mm-hmm.
Watch me. I can shoot.
Whoa.
See?
Close the door. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
And you like these?
Yeah, I do like those.
Shiny.
Yeah, they are shiny.
And And when you call me, I come check on.
Okay. So, sorry about that. My period was for about 5 days and it was heavy every day. And my cramps were the worst cramps in the world. I swear they were worse than like normal. And normally I get cramps like the first.
I love you, and when you call me, I just tell you that.
Yeah, you did. Now I forget what I was saying. I feel like my cramps were worse than my contractions in the hospital with Elijah, and everybody tells me that I'm crazy, but legit, I was in the hospital with no medication, getting these contractions that they induced for me to have, and it was a little painful, don't get me wrong, but nothing like the cramps that I get with my period. And I had like a little bit of clotting. No, not a little bit, a lot of clotting, sorry. TTC is TMI. But yeah, it wasn't pretty. I couldn't sleep at night. It was terrible. I could not wait until cycle day 5 for me to start the Clomid because that makes it slow down. I started the Clomid on cycle day 5, which was February 3rd. I finished the 7th. I had to take 3 pills because I'm on 150 milligrams, and I feel like all of them made me so tired. It drained me. I feel like this round, since it was such a high dose, it just took a toll on me. Like, it made me tired. It made me super emotional. Like today, I'm just super emotional. I mean, I'm emotional anyway, but I feel like it's amplified. This round of Clomid, I feel like, is the one that hit me the most. The other rounds, I had a little bit of symptoms. It just reminded me because one of the symptoms that I had was like amplified this time, but not as bad as this time. I had the worst headache. Oh my goodness, I could not even see straight. I was supposed to go to a play date, was going to go to the zoo. My headache was so bad I couldn't even see straight. So I didn't want to drive, and like I was like sweating. It was so bad. And I know like a lot of people have side effects and stuff, but I never really had it that much with the first 2 rounds, like a little bit, but not much. So this round of TTC, which, you know, I'm praying that it will be my last round TCCing for baby number 2, because I'm praying that I will get pregnant this cycle. I feel good about this cycle. I feel positive. I'm trying not to be so strict. Oh, we have to have fun on this day, and this day. You know, like, it's just gonna happen. I'm just letting it go. I do feel really positive this round. I feel like I'm in a better space, like in my head, thinking about it, because I was thinking about a whole bunch of other things, and I had to really sit down and talk to myself, and that's kind of where I'm at as far as my emotions. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm not trying to think about it too much. I'm not going to stress it. I'm just going to let whatever happens happen. As far as things I'm going to do differently this cycle or this round to try harder is obviously not thinking about it. I'm trying to not stress it, like I just said. Another thing that I just started doing is taking my basal temperature. So I went out and I bought a basal thermometer, and this is the brand that I got. I like it. I don't know what you're supposed to like look for in a basal thermometer. This was the only one that I saw. It also came with this cute little like calendar or something for you to track your cycles, and I thought that's cool. I don't use it because I have a whole bunch of apps on my phone, but I thought it was neat that it came with it. So I've been taking my temperature, and I'm not sure I'm doing it 100% right. I don't know if I really understand, but some days I skip. Like, I skipped 2 days, and I was just like, hey, life happens. Like, I'm not gonna stress that. Normally I would, but I'm like, nope. Another thing that I have, which I did last time, I have these Ovulation Strips, and they're just by the Answer brand. It comes with 1 pregnancy test, and that's the pregnancy test I took last cycle. So it comes with 1 pregnancy test, and it comes with 20 ovulation tests. So I will be using that. I also am going to use Pre-Seed. I was using this before, but not, where is it? It's not even in here. before. I wasn't using it religiously. Like, I would use it if I remember. So I don't know. I know a lot of people say that they conceived using pre-seed, or they really feel like pre-seed helps. So I'm gonna try it out. I do want to say real quick though, at the doctor's, I forgot to mention, when I start around, there's a paper that he gave me and I follow it, when to take the medicine and then when to come in for a progesterone test to see if my progesterone spiked, like if I ovulated. Well, it's always cycle day 21. He wants me to come in cycle day 21. Last cycle, I was taking ovulation tests religiously every day, not the same time, and I know it should be the same time, so that could be why I was getting confused. I kept thinking I was getting like almost positives, and I know that a lot of people say with this brand you could get a few that look almost positive, so I was getting a little frustrated. And I took a picture of the ones that I took, but you can see I was taking them a lot. He wanted me to come in on cycle day 21 to get the blood work done. When I went to my like checkup appointment where he told me that I wasn't pregnant, he told me that I didn't ovulate. That blood test came up like my progesterone was low, so it meant that I didn't ovulate. And I tested all the way up until December 28th, which was cycle day 27 for me, and I got this test. I showed it to a couple of my friends and they said that one was positive, because that is the darkest one I've ever gotten. If you look back at the pictures, I'll just insert, how about I just insert the pictures for you guys. I feel like I ovulated on cycle day 27, and that would explain why my progesterone was low on cycle day 21. So I am thinking that this time around, I'm not gonna go in until I get a positive one. And then I'm gonna go in 7 days after, because that's when you're supposed to go. He was basing it off of a normal cycle where I would ovulate cycle day 13 or 14, and then 7 days, you know, after would be the cycle day 21. So I'm just going to wait until I get that positive, test, and then I'm going to go 7 days after that. That's what I want to do, so he can see if I'm really ovulating since I did it so late. Another thing that I'm going to be doing this cycle is following the sperm meets egg plan, and I feel like it's so funny every time I say it or mention it, but I'll show you the website. It gives you a detailed step, or like when you should have sex. So I've been following this one for so far. I will leave all the links for everything that I'm using down below. I feel really good about this cycle. I mean, I did say I wasn't gonna stress it, but this kind of makes it easier for me. Let me know if you guys want to see like ovulation progression tests, because I will do a video on that. If you have any other video requests, please give me some ideas, because I'm kind of in a rut and I just don't know what I want to do as far as videos. That is going to be the end of this TTC update. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and anybody else out there TTCing, comment down below. Let's be friends, let's support each other, because it is a emotional roller coaster, and it helps to have somebody to talk to about it that's going through the same thing. And yeah, anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.